Hey class, the reason we paused the video is because now we're going to transfer into a new idea, even though it's 1.7. This is an absolute value with an inequality. All the other ones you were working on had an equal sign here, now we have an inequality sign, which is going to change a little bit about our process. So, what do? First of all, we are going to make this a positive 13 and a negative 13. That is still the same as what you did with an equal sign. However, see this little inequality sign? You're going to be changing it. So let's take a look at what you actually have to do for this to work. We're going to go ahead and we write the equation without the absolute value bar, but we've changed the sign to the opposite of what it is. Right now it's a greater than sign. Let's make it a less than sign. When we change the sign, we also change the positive or negative value of this number. So since it's a positive 13, we'll change it to negative 13. Now, the other equation will look identical to what you originally have. Notice this is exactly what you have over here, just without the absolute value bars. So you're going to still get two solutions, but the only difference is now you're going to have to make sure you change the inequality sign and the sign of this number. So let's make sure we do that. Then the math basically is the same. Okay, so what you do is, let's go ahead and do the first inequality. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and write it, and then we go ahead and add, this is a positive 5, so we have to subtract 5 from this side, subtract 5. And so therefore we get 4x is less than negative 18. And then we have to divide by 4, divide by 4. So the negative 18 over 4 becomes negative 9 over 2 because you simplify. Now the other question, this one, we're going to go ahead and do over here. And so the second inequality, you go ahead and you subtract your 5 from both sides, you get 8. And then you divide by 4, so you get 2. So those are your two solutions. You're going to have x is less than negative 9 over 2, or x is greater than 2. And how do you graph it? Let's take a look. Here's the graph. It's an OR situation, so you'll see the arrows going both directions. It's not equal, so you have open circles. Now 9 over 2, you're like, well, what is that? It's about 4.5, so we go negative 4.5, 4.5 over. All right. Now, same thing as what we've already been learning, so give this a try. Pause your video, give it a try. All right, did you make sure that you changed the inequality sign and the 6 to a negative 6? Because that's what you had to do to get the left side. And then the right side, you just write this again as it is without absolute value bars. And your answer should have been below the negative 10 and equal to negative 10, and x is greater than or equal to 2. Try this one. Pause your video, give it a try. All right, did you make sure you change the inequality sign and make this a negative 1 for one of the questions? And the other one, just rewrite it without absolute value. And here's your solutions. X is less than 3 or x is greater than 4, so it goes in two different directions and open circles. All right, one more to try. Pause your video, try it. Welcome back. And you should have been able to get x is less than or equal to negative 5, or x is greater than or equal to 1 2/3. All right. That's the end of our video.